is Valley News Live at 5.
Good afternoon, everyone. Fargo Mayor Tim Mahoney says he's concerned about the Delta variant, but at this point, not enough to implement another mask mandate. The mayor pointed to last weekend where he says Fargo saw a slight jump from 20 to 80 COVID-19 cases. Mahoney says that's not enough to cause alarm.
It would really have to be overwhelming concerns that we see a Delta variant or a Delta come back in high numbers. And people have to remember our high numbers are 200, 300, 400, 500, and we're not anywhere close to that.
Mahoney adds that when considering another mask mandate, he looks at COVID-19 numbers, hospitalizations, and death rates. Right now, with a 60% vaccination rate, he says the community is doing okay. He's still urging more people to get vaccinated. Meanwhile, happening right now, Moorhead school officials are talking about the Delta variant and what schools are and should be doing to protect themselves. We're streaming the meeting on our website on valleynewslive.com, and we'll talk about their options tonight on Valley News Live at 9 and 10. Essentia will require all staff members to be vaccinated against COVID. This will also include remote workers, volunteers, students, and non-employed medical staff. Essentia says employees must receive their first dose of vaccine by October 1st, their second dose in a 2-dose series by November 1st. The president of Essentia Health says the decision ensures the safety of their patients as Delta variant cases are rising.
Our ethics and Hippocratic oath that we're not going to impair the health of any of our patients. And the best way to do that is the vaccination.
Sanford Health is also requiring staff vaccinations. Altru in Grand Forks says it's still in the process of making a decision. If you're looking for a place in the area to get the vaccine, how about using the VNL Vaccine Tracker? It's on our homepage of our website, or you can open your phone camera right now, point it to the QR code on your screen, and then tap the link that pops up. Minnesotans can now submit their requests for the $100 vaccination rewards program. Anyone 12 years and older who have received their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine since July 30th can submit a request for a $100 Visa gift card. The website is on your screen, mn.gov/COVID-19/100. The form will remain open for submissions until August 15th. Sanford Health was targeted in a cybersecurity incident today. Sanford says the health system experienced an attempted cybersecurity incident and that it's taking measures to contain the impact. At this time, no known patient, resident, or employee personnel or financial information was compromised. Sanford has notified federal authorities. It may not have been much, but even the few drops that I saw on the sidewalk and on my vehicle today, uplifting. Let's find out from Hutch what's going on right now. Hutch, any other rain out there?
Yeah, we do have a line of light showers, and generally that's all we're going to get out of these is some light showers. Here's a look at the Home of Economy location. We had a few sprinkles work their way through Grand Forks earlier. Now let's take a look at what we have going on heading into our evening. The heaviest of the showers are here just north of the border where you see the yellows and oranges. Those are drifting away from us at a clip of about 35 miles per hour, but we still have a band making its way through parts of Minnesota and the Red River Valley at this time. Here's a little bit of a closer look. Take a look at this. These showers heading right toward the source region of those fires as we head into the evening hours. Any rain there would be beneficial. Here is a look at some showers heading at about 25 miles per hour toward the central Red River Valley. Northern Cass getting some good showers. And look at this one. Moving in a northeasterly direction, it's going to be heading into the FM area here. West Fargo by 520, another little round of sprinkles measured in hundredths at best. These are a little more potent. Park Rapids seeing a soaking shower. Wadena County near Sabika and just north of Parker's Prairie. Now we'll take a look at that air quality index. Those sprinkles that moved through lowered our numbers from the 90s into the 70s. I'll have hour-by-hour details on the return of some thick smoke in the forecast, and the showers are not done yet. We'll tell you where they're going as well.
As long as we're talking about them.
You bet.
Thanks. A pawn shop employee seen in some surveillance video right now chasing after a robbery suspect has been charged with reckless endangerment. Kyle Ramsey, who's listed as the sales manager at Mr. Money, could wind up spending a year in jail and face a $3,000 fine. Ramsey is accused of firing several shots at the getaway vehicle on June 10th when Mr. Money was robbed. 21-year-old Hunter David Havisto escaped but later was arrested and is suspected in several other robberies. We contacted Ramsey today, who said he had no comment at this time. The wife of the man who died after being struck outside the Hotel Donaldson in May of 2017 says she hasn't gone back to work and hasn't looked for work since the incident because her most important job right now is being a mom. Jenny Grant and Christopher Sang, who was injured that same night, are suing the Hodo.
Jamie's hurt, and he's hurt bad. He's in the hospital. He said we got attacked. And he said this big guy just came running down the sidewalk and attacked us.
The man, Darren Patterson, threw the punches that led to the death of Jamie Grant and injured Sang, served 15 months on charges of aggravated assault and negligent homicide. The manhunt for a murder suspect is over. Eric Reinbold is now in jail after he was on the run for almost a month. Last night, authorities spotted movement on a trail camera in a wooded area near his parents' property. Reinbold was found a few hours later in a vacant farmyard in Red Lake County. He's wanted in connection with the murder of his wife Lisette on July 9th. Authorities say that she had stab wounds on her neck near her jaw. 2 men are in jail tonight after Red River Valley SWAT and the narcotics unit served a search warrant at a home in the 900 block of 4th Avenue South. Bradley Moderno and Michael Meade Jr. were arrested for violating their probation. A stolen firearm and drug paraphernalia were found, and police say the investigation is ongoing and it may lead to more arrests or charges. The owner of a designated driving service was cited for DUI. Police say Christina Jo Budke was speeding and lost control of her vehicle on 1st Avenue North this morning. She was taken to the hospital to be treated for her injuries. That crash left parts of downtown and Dilworth without power for hours today. Authorities say Budke could face more charges. A man is seriously injured in a rollover crash today. It happened this morning on Trail County 9 and 144th Avenue Southeast. That's west of Clifford. Investigators say 33-year-old Miguel Martinez hit a ditch and rolled his car. Authorities say it was smoky out there, but they're not saying that it did confirm that played a role in the crashes. The CDC has issued a new order that would stop evictions for most of the United States. The new ban would keep millions in their homes as the Delta variant spreads across the country. The CDC says the order impacts areas with, quote, substantial and high transmission of the coronavirus. If counties improve their COVID rates and do not experience substantial and high transmission for 14 days, tenants will no longer be protected by the moratorium. On the other hand, if COVID cases worsen in a county, renters might become protected by the CDC order. This new order will expire on October 3rd. The New York Times is reporting that the FDA is aiming to give full approval to the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine by next month. But President Joe Biden has previously said that he expects full approval to happen by early fall. The Times is citing multiple people who are familiar with the plan. They say that the unofficial deadline is Labor Day or sooner. The FDA announced late last week that it has taken on all hands-on-deck approach and was moving forward as rapidly as possible on Pfizer's application. A full approval could help increase the number of vaccinations, especially among those who have concerns about the shot's safety. Later on Valley News Live at 5, the medals keep rolling in for Team USA.
And some light sprinkles passing into the valley we captured on our tower cam in Grand Forks. The windshield getting wet out there and not a lot of rain. There could be some more in the forecast as we go through the evening. Our concerns include more smoke, more passing showers, and a chance as well for some thunderstorms. Details next.